Good morning. I'm sitting here with my coffee. It's just gone 8 a.m. I've got my digestives and I'm just looking up at the sky and the trees. Very little wind today. Oops, let me sit up a bit. I've got a cushion. This cushion, I found it in a skip, like most things here. Yeah, so things are moving on. Things are getting better. And cheers. Have you got a coffee? Now, I'm just looking at my backdrop there. And it doesn't look very glamorous, does it? See that door there? My back door. Well, I've got two back doors. That's just into the passageway. Now, I did have a curtain on that, but I took it down because the birds were getting in through the cat flap at the bottom, because they were getting very clever. If there wasn't any food outside, they would go in through the cat flap looking for it, and quite often they would find some cat food in there. Quite often I would have to go and rescue them because they couldn't find their way out. And I don't know if you've ever chased a bird all around the house with a towel, trying to rescue it. It's not easy. But anyway, I thought the curtain that was there, it was a really nice net curtain actually. And but they were landing on it and pooing all over it, and I was forever washing it. So I thought, just get rid of the curtain. But yeah, I mean, there's only me here anyway, so does it matter what it looks like? And so I'm watching the clouds. They're not scooting today, they are drifting very steadily, very slowly. There you go. Listening to the birds. There's some distance traffic over that way because I think people are going to work at this time. Jeez. It's not cold, it's all right. So we're 5-6 days into this feeling grotty. I'm not feeling quite so grotty as I did. Every day makes a little improvement. I think I might go to town today because I am running short on a few things from shopping. I might make that trip to the banking hub because it's all in the same area. And I could do with picking up some cat food from Home Bargains on the retail park. And I just thought I saw something coming through the cat flap then, but no. There was a cat flap there actually, but ages ago one of the cats just bashed it off. So I've never put a new cat flap on. But yeah, time to think in the morning is quite pleasant actually. Mulling over, you know, what's happened yesterday, the day before, what's going to happen tomorrow. I've got a nice foot prop here. You know those gadget things that you can kneel on to do your weeding, like a kneeling with arms. well, if you turn it upside down, you can use it to rest your legs on while you sit and have a coffee. Yep. The leaves are nearly all gone from the silver birch now. Still a lot up there, mind you. When I first moved here, I was a bit paranoid about picking all the leaves up, scraping all the leaves up off the ground as they were falling. But now I don't bother, because I saw something one day and I thought, that's a strange thing, what's going on? And I thought, you know, the leaves would just lay on the ground and just go rotten or blow away. But no, if you look closely, I mean, maybe not with big leaves, but these silver birch leaves, they're quite small. What I saw was a leaf being dragged underground by a worm. And don't you think that's amazing? I think that's what they do, you know. Because from then on, when I saw that, I thought, I'm not going to pick those leaves up again, because it's obvious that the worms want them down below ground level. Whatever, they might, I don't know, building a little nest or something. So now I don't bother picking the silver birch leaves up. Yeah, so I mean, we are in a nice place here, aren't we? We have got a good place to live. You know, you can't really knock it, because yeah, there's lots of things going wrong, you know, which is not our fault, by the way. No, but I'm trying to keep away from this political farce that we're going through. And it is a farce. Well, it's a farce as well as where we think it is. But of course, it's a planned farce, because they have a plan. But anyway, let's not get into that, because I was watching a video last night actually. Have you come across Richard and the lovely Julia, the English couple? Richard, known as Richard Vobes, he's been pushing a lot of YouTube videos out there on all kinds of topics. Now they have set up a small holding. They've got a piece of land somewhere down south, and they're building a small holding, and it's getting quite interesting. Now, I met Richard and Julia 2 years ago at the Better Way conference in Bath, and what a nice couple they are. I think what we have to do is forget all those horrible people out there that we really don't want to know and concentrate on the nice people that come into our lives. And they are a nice couple. So I'm watching them building up this small holding, and they've got their own plans, which is really what everybody should be doing. They've got some land with apple trees, and they're picking the apples, and they're just starting to make apple juice. Now, isn't that a good idea? Something constructive, instead of thinking of doom and gloom, thinking of the future, you know, what could happen and how they can make it work. So I would like to say, well done with Richard and Julia, because, you know, they're making an effort. I'm happy with my little life, plodding along here, you know, and enjoying what I've got, what little I've got. You know, my house needs loads of work doing to it. The window here is just about falling out. The window over there has fallen out. There's work needs doing on the house, you know, but there's no rush, you know. It may be that I move from here and hand the whole lot over to somebody else. So I'm not going to go, at this stage of my life, I'm not going to go through the rigmarole of and the confusion of knocking down, rebuilding, repairing, you know, decorating, blah, blah, blah. I can't be bothered. So I'm just enjoying what I've got. Everything I've got is, as I said before, is second hand or found or given to me. So that will see me out. This coffee is really nice, and it's warm in my hands. So anyway, I won't rabbit on anymore. Go and have a look at Richard and Julia on The English Couple, and let's be positive, people. No more negative vibes. Positive. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for watching my videos. And don't forget, this is a hobby. I'm not a real YouTuber. I'm fake. Toodaloo.